Younger patients tend to be African American, older patients tend to be white.
Senator Lindsey Graham from South Carolina died over the weekend. The medical examiner in D.C. said he died from an aortic dissection.
News Channel 8's Alessandra Young explains the signs to be on the lookout for.
I spoke with a medical expert at Tampa General Hospital, and he says having an aortic dissection is not very common, but he says there are people who are at a higher risk. Dr. Halim Yamin spends his days doing different vascular surgeries at Tampa General. Some of those surgeries are for aortic dissections. This dissection happens when there is a tear in the aorta, which is the major blood vessel that leaves our hearts and supplies our entire body with blood.
A dissection is a tear in the inner layer, which causes blood to flow between the layers of the blood vessel. So you have multiple flow channels rather than just the normal one that we would have.
According to the Office of the D.C. Medical Examiner, Senator Lindsey Graham died of an aortic dissection at the age of 71 due to a previous long-term heart condition.
He had arteriosclerosis or atherosclerosis of his blood vessels, which means plaque formation inside the blood vessel.
Dr. Yamin says some people are at a higher risk of having an aortic dissection, especially those who have inherently weak aortic tissues, people who have uncontrolled high blood pressure, those who smoke or do drugs, and people with plaque in their aorta. Now, there are signs, he says, to look out for.
The signs are mostly severe chest pain in the middle of the chest that can radiate to your back. A lot of people say it's like a knife between the shoulder blades.
He says some people think they're having indigestion or a heart attack.
Sometimes the pain can even be in your belly or in your legs because they're not getting enough blood flow.
He says when it comes to an aortic dissection, they do tend to see that males are more affected than females. But to help meet the need, they started an aortic dissection clinic.
It's the first of its kind in the state, really, and it has a team consistent of a cardiac surgeon and a vascular surgeon and a cardiologist.
For more on Tampa General's aortic dissection clinic, I'm going to have that information posted for you on our website at WFLA.com. In Tampa, I'm Alessandra Young, 8 on your side.